Hi everyone, my name is Ye from Jordan and how are you watching me. Welcome to the channel and let's get into this. I know that I haven't been uploading anything since like forever. I didn't know what to upload. I run out of ideas. Recently I thought about this video that I made last year, which is called my favorite albums of 2020, and I thought it should be a cool idea if I continue this whole journey and then I go back as a time machine. So today I'm about to be talking about my favorite albums of 2021. So the first one we are going to be talking is Planet Her by Doja Cat. I remember back in 2020 I watched the BMAs and I watched her performance and her introduction.
Performing live on Planet Her is Doja Cat.
Finally, in 2021, she finally released her highly anticipated album. A lot of songs on this album that I listen non-stop. For example, Women, Naked. Pretty much every song in this album could be easily a music video. I'm gonna be showing my ranking of the track list of Planet Her plus deluxe version right now. I haven't heard Adele before as a full body of work, but this year I took my time and I listened to her full discography. Every single album she's taken, like a time process. That's worth the time. You had to wait another 5 years until Adele releases another song. Strange by Nature gets me Aurora, Sleeping Beauty type of thing. Kind of like a 60s vibe, which I don't know if Sleeping Beauty was released back in the 60s, it probably was. So here are my ranking of the track list of Adele's 30. So next album is Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo is a new artist who conquered 2021 basically. This came out of nowhere to me. It's probably people that knew her before from the High School Musical, the musical, the series, which I didn't watch. I've been told that it looked kind of like I knew her because of Driving License. Then I was like, she's interesting. At this point you're just releasing every single music video for Sour. I might as well release Happier and My Favorite Crime, which is like my favorite songs alongside Deja Vu, now that she is at her peak. And I don't think that she's right now, gonna be like taking some time to release another album. So now I'm gonna be showing my ranking of the track list of Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. So the next album is Cinema by The Marias. The Marias is not that well-known group. It's well-known for their fans and everything like that. I don't want to brag and anything, but I have 2 interactions with them, which is I'm a big fan of their work. I started to know them back in 2019 when I had to perform one of their songs, and then I found out who they were, and I listened to pretty much everything that released. Back in the day, it was EP and everything. I was curious, if they were gonna be nominated for the Grammy Awards. They deserve even more. I know a lot of people, probably if I name Cinema, probably they wouldn't even know, I probably wouldn't have any idea of what I'm talking about. But Cinema is such a good album. Recommend hearing with headphones and probably driving a car. Heavy is the best sound on this album. I love the mics inside this room. I love Million. I love every fucking song on this album. So this is my ranking of a track list of Cinema by The Marias. Okay, so next album is Montero by Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, alongside with Olivia Rodrigo, had a big year. Actually, I mean, comparing to Old Town Road, and Old Town Road can be compared about the success of the song. His huge impact was in 2021 with the whole Montero era, which had this whole conservative people kind of mad about his sexual freedom and all that. This is my ranking of the track list of Lil Nas X, Montero. The next album is Red Taylor's version by Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is now re-recording her whole discography due to the fact that she lost her masters, and now she's taking her time to re-record every song of every album. I have listened to Folklore, I have listened to Evermore, I have listened to Fearless Taylor's version, I have listened to Red Taylor's version, I have listened to Reputation, I have listened to Lover, and I had to wait for the other fours to come out. These are my ranking of the tracklist of Red Taylor's version by Taylor Swift. So the next album is called Under the Sun by Symphony Soto, which I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but you know, we're gonna do this no matter what. We're gonna do this regardless. I need to talk about this album because that album was good. Recently, my mother was watching the TV show. If I remember the TV show, I'm gonna put it right here. I wasn't watching the show, but I was, hearing some music. I was wearing headphones, and then I came up with the headphones because I was like, who is singing those songs? And it was Symphony Soto, and I was like, oh my god, she's good. There was another song coming out, and then I took my headphones again and was like, oh my god, who's this? And it was the same girl, and I found out it was the same album. I need more. But I'm gonna be hearing to her full discography. I know I'm gonna be doing this in 2022. Here are my ranking of the track list of Under the Sun by Symphony Soto. So the next album is called Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey. After I heard this album, I started to listen to Number the Rock Roll, and then I heard to Blue Banisters, and I'm about to be talking over. I'm finished with this one. The best song in this album is Dark but Just Gay. I don't know how to fully explain how I felt the first time I heard this song. Now I'm gonna be showing my ranking of the track list of Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey. And now we are about to be talking about Blue Banisters by Lana Del Rey. One of my favorite songs from Blue Banisters is actually Textbook. Now I'm about to be saying this interlude, the trio. Lana. This is a conversation with Lana right now. We need to have more of that sound in later projects. I was hoping to hear your voice while, this whole kind of bass and all that was playing on. Then I realized it was an interlude. But these are my ranking of the track list of Blue Banister by Lana Del Rey. So the next album is called Inside by Burt Burnham. This is also a Netflix movie that he self-made, created, alone, without the help of anyone else.
Find a tumor in your ears, a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom.
He has some songs inside this whole Netflix movie worth watching. Like every single second of this used to be What Woman's Instagram, but now Problematic is like #1 and it cannot move. But I don't think that would ever happen lately. Here are my rankings of the track list of Inside by Burt Burnham. Okay, so the next album is called Dancing with the Devil / The Odds Done Something Over by Demi Lovato. I heard to their work back in 2018, 2017. It was Tell Me That You Love Me, and Cry Baby is still one of my top songs. They were like embracing life at this point, and if you look at their past projects, they often, showed up like more of dark. So here is my ranking of the track list of Dancing with the Devil / The Hours Done Something Over by Demi Lovato. the next album is called Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. This is another highly anticipated album from this year. After she released When We Are Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go in 2019, she did Happier Than Ever, the song. While you're progressing through all the song, you find the rock and it suits her voice so good. Like, I'm telling you, that is an album. Like, so here it is, my ranking of the track list of Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. So the next album is called Free 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 by Tinashe. This is the first time I listened to Tinashe's body of work, and I have plans to listen to her full discography as well. And let me just tell you, this is worth listening. This is worth listening, and I don't understand why it's not like more talked about. I think that it should be at this point. Bouncing in the Ground is a good song. I have repeated that song non-stop every day. Also, Shy Guy. It's a 1-minute song. It needs to be longer. It has to. It deserves to be longer. So here are my ranking of the track list of Free 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 by Tinashe. So the next album is called, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna mess that up. Heaux Tales by Jasmine Sullivan. I've never listened to her full body of work, but I have planned to, because I have a list of a lot of people that I need to listen to their full discography. Jasmine Sullivan is one of them. My favorite song from this album is Bodies. I listen to this song all day, every day, even when I'm asleep. I pretty much enjoyed this album, and here it is, my ranking of the track list of Heaux Tales by Jasmine Sullivan. And the last album I'm about to be talking right now is called An Evening with Still Sonic by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. I don't want to be bragging, right now, but I had it. I feel like the happiest person ever just by having this album as well. Although I was shocked because it was kind of short. I mean, 24K Magic. I think that was 8 songs or 9 songs if I'm not being wrong. After Last Night is the best song. So here it is, my ranking of the track list of An Evening with Still Sonic by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. And with all that concludes my video, and I just want to say, if you made it all this through, thank you for watching. If you like this content and you want to see more, you can subscribe to the channel. And you can also follow me on my social medias. I have 2 Instagrams that I'm going to be sharing here right now at this moment. And yeah, you can follow me there. I also have a Twitter that I don't use that at all. But like, if you want to follow me there, you can follow me there. You're free to go. And then I have a TikTok that I'm currently I'm not using that more often as I used to. Happy New Year.